His oldest son's what, 15, 16?
Hey y'all, what's going on? So listen, I'm not on screen because I want to do this right now. I'm not on camera and all of that, but we're going to talk about this love and hip hop shit that went on. First, let me go ahead and just get into the little shit that went on. Mimi done moved. She done had a housewarming. She's not telling Stevie where she lives at. He's feeling some kind of way, channeling his muskrat. And, you know, they have a meet up, and he's like, I want to see my child, which is code for, I want to know where the fuck you live. And he's like, I'm going to find out. She's like, you always do. Stevie, you not a motherfucking pimp. Like, sit that shit down. And I can't believe this bitch is out here falling for this shit still. I can't. If your motherfucking hoe, be a motherfucking entrepreneur hoe. Be a bitch, you know, your own CEO or your own coochie. This is all I'm saying. Anywho, so they have that. Now let's go back to, because we know now that Rasheeda's motherfucking put it on him, make him want to marry me ass is back on the scene. And I'm not a fan of Rasheeda like that. It just is what it is. Anywho, but I will say in her defense, in a way, K. Michelle, you need to sit your motherfucking ass down. And I seen you today. I seen your whole card. I still like you and I like your music, but that's the extent of it, because what you did today in that girl's house was too much. And had I been Mimi, but then Mimi ain't got no motherfucking heart and she ain't gonna put hands on nobody for real, which I ain't gonna shade her for that, because not everybody wants to get down and motherfucking dirty and fight and do all of that as grown ass women. I feel that, and I don't want to have to do that, but I have low tolerance for disrespect. I do. Anywho, so they there sitting down trying to have a conversation. Rasheeda said when she was talking to what's-his-face, Kirk, that I knew she was going to be there and I tried to and this and that and other. K. Michelle not even getting into the whole motherfucking conversation. You was wrong as motherfucking two left-ass motherfucking feet. Like, girl, you in this woman's house throwing candles and shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. You got all that motherfucking mouth and this and that and other. And then, when you did that shit, at one point, Miss Rasheeda walked up on your ass, which I ain't mad at Rasheeda. I would have got at your motherfucking ass. I would have got at your ass. And this is where me and her will agree. And one thing I know is bitches, when they, you know, when they get their whole card called. And your shit got called. When she walked up, yet again, here we got another bitch who lets a motherfucker stand over them and talk nickel slick to them. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. And you gonna kick and shit, really, bitch? You threw a motherfucking hot-ass candle, bitch, with hot wax. I'm here to tell you that Mimi shit would have been fucked up. The law would have needed to be called, because I was going to motherfucking jail, and bitch, you was going the other motherfucking way. In a damn ambulance, trust it. Because I would have came up out my shit trying to get at your ass. What if you would have threw that candle wax in her eye and shit? Really, bitch? Like, I feel whatever you mad at Rasheeda about, I feel that, bitch. But you so motherfucking verbal. You know how to get at a bitch verbally or whatever. I better yet, bitch, just kick back. And like she said, why can't we cross our legs and be women and agree to motherfucking disagree? But you can't do that, because you always running your motherfucking mouth and shit. And you are disrespectful as hell. And bitch, you not gonna always be able to say sorry, because some bitches ain't gonna take it. The only motherfucking sorry you gonna be able to give is a piece of that motherfucking bought ass. Okay? Now, I like your music, bitch, and I'm glad you're getting off the show and shit like that, because I'm trying to ride with you, but you was wrong, and I know you know that. Now, Rasheeda, girl, when you should have got her was not when she said he's wearing 3 earrings. And K. Michelle, okay, we know the situation with Kirk. Like, okay. Okay. It is what the fuck it is. You know, and let me also say this. At the end of the day, bitch, you ain't the one that has to sleep with him or whatever. It's none of your business. Now, this is what I want you to do. Take your own motherfucking advice and move the fuck on. Scruff. Y'all, my husband just left the room. I say this every time. He does this every time. Anywho, so You want to be, you know, all in that. And bitch, you are upset. Like, move the fuck on. That man that got married. It's done with, bitch. And many dicks and shit as you have grasped a hold of. You ain't found one dick that can fit the bill. Like, I'm just saying, get in there and sing about it, boo. You got the voice, you got it. Now, Rasheeda, you threw a whole hell of a lot of shade, bitch, when you left and you said Keisha Cole wanna be. Wow. 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 That's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna just say touche, bitch, and wow on that one. Okay, so they have the disagreement. And K. Michelle, girl, you kicked her like, oh, get away from me. Bitch, come on. With all that motherfucking mouth, you mean to tell me you can't back that shit up? If you can't, then shut what they call the fuck up. This is all I'm saying. Like, for real. She did too much. Moving on along, so Mimi goes and follows her out. And at one point, Miss Rasheeda was trying to get at K. Michelle's ass. Trying to throw the bottle and this and that and other, the black of spade or whatever the fuck bottle they was drinking. So Mimi goes out and follows her and talks to her. She's like, in no way can I be friends with this bitch. You know, and I feel Rasheeda on that. I can't say that I disagree with her. I feel her on that. Like, I would have been some motherfucking way waiting on that bitch to leave. Bitch, you threw hot motherfucking wax on her. Who the fuck are you? Anywho. But Rasheeda let you know that, bitch, if I could get over at your ass, I would beat your motherfucking ass. Now, Rasheeda, you could have tried a little bit harder, though. I will say that. So, I don't know if there's any validity in it. But, bitch, you did try. Anywho, so they out there, Mimi's listening, and then here comes old girl, the one that K. Michelle was mad at, which I'm still trying to figure out what she's doing, but she is Mimi's friend or whatever, and she's there, and she's like, that's my girl, but I will say that she is kind of crazy. Okay, I will agree with you on that, because K. Michelle, bitch, you was crazy as a Bessie bug, honey. It is what it is. I don't know if you trying to make a motherfucker believe that, if that's your defense mechanism or what. Anywho, moving on along. Let's move on along to Joseline. So Joseline has a whole, you know, she goes and her friend that sets up and promotes this and another. She does her song. She look great. All of that. No shade. Listen, y'all. Joseline's all right with me. Now, we've got those questions behind us of, you know, whether it is or it isn't. I have to respect Joseline. Like, she's out there doing what the fuck she's doing. Old girl set it up. They tried to do it. She was like, here's your money. Old girl was like, here's a little extra because you set this up, blase. Here comes Stevie J looking like he's casket motherfucking ready, like a motherfucking pimp. And he says, I'm looking on Twitter, Instagram, this and that and other, and you booking shit. Where's my money? You ain't getting a motherfucking dime. Until, like she said, you produce that contract. Now, Joseline, we will go back to this because, baby, you should have never signed that shit. I heard what your excuse was and what you said, and it probably was that way. But I feel bad because now this motherfucking snake is in your pocket and shit, but you chin checked his motherfucking ass and let him know he wasn't getting a motherfucking thing until then, and don't make you knock his motherfucking teeth out. Now he's thinking in his head, okay, now I gotta get legal on this bitch and do what I gotta do because I am the one that, as he calls it, owns her. We'll see how that shit goes. Oh girl, he tries to come at old girl and she's just doing her job trying to make coin. Like, Stevie, you should have addressed Joseline, like, for real. Everybody ain't on your motherfucking bus or your tricycle or whatever the fuck you driving right now. Anywho, moving on along. Can we move to the point where, oh, let me backtrack because I'm gonna just say this part. Apparently, Scrappy meets up with his mama. He's feeling some kind of way about Bucky being there and this and that and other. And this is when I finally realized why Mama D's hair looked like the back of somebody's ass, because it's a half wig that she didn't quite blend. And then, girl, okay, let me get into this. So he's like, we need to have a sit down and they gonna get together, his mama and them, and they gonna be there. And instantly, I'm in my mind like, oh, this shit is gonna be bad. You know, because Mama D, you wrong in a motherfucker. You are wrong than a motherfucker when it comes to that. Like, sit your ass back. If you want Bucky, then you fuck Bucky. You marry Bucky. Like, and where is this motherfucking kingdom? And bitch, when did your kingdom move? Because last time when you first came on, bitch, you was living in the house. Now you're in a part. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Maybe Mona done put all of y'all in one big motherfucking apartment complex or some shit like that. I don't know what Mona's doing, but y'all will continue to stomp to her beat. Now let's continue on. So, okay, you, okay, you agreed to it, girl. Oh, girl, I don't want to get into her. Scrappy, and I need to talk to you, because you wear too many motherfucking articles. Now, pick a damn outfit and wear it. You don't never come on with 16 different motherfucking outfits on. And why is your phone attached to your belt? And, oh, I can't stand you for that. That's just it. Scrappy, choose some ass drawers, because you look the fucking fool as usual. Now, you look all right in your damn biker vest and shit, but today was just too fucking much for me. Like, I can't, oh God. Every motherfucking article you got in your closet you wore today. I mean, I don't know if you was going for schoolboy realness, butch queen up in pumps, motherfucking realness with a twist. I don't know what you're going for, but you're getting one chop from me. One more chop, I'm going to have to blow the horn on your ass, and you're going to have to be hooked and dragged and removed. That's all. I can't do any more for you. You know, meanwhile, back at the ranch, your motherfucking mama is doing 007 butch queen up in pumps, up in drags, up in first time piece of hair. Like, I can't. Anywho. Okay. Moving forward. So, K. Michelle decides that she wants to meet up with Mimi and say, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, boop, wop. You know, that whole motherfucking shit. You know, and Mimi's like, okay, and K. Michelle's like, really, I don't want to hurt my friends. But y'all already know what's going to happen between them two. Mimi going to get the shit slapped out of her by K. Michelle. And, like, Mimi, it's, I have to say, I'm sick of folks abusing you. I am. I'm tired of it now. I'm getting tired of it. Because you don't deserve all that abuse. Now, I'm sorry. You know, the shit you doing with Stevie is one thing. That's on your own choice to deal with him. But this extra shit motherfuckers coming and doing, they doing too much now. I'm sorry. Anywho, so they have that whole conversation. Now can we usher on into the shit that I really want to talk about? And if I left some other shit out, we gonna pay it for motherfucking dust and leave it there, honey. Okay, so they at the house meeting, you know, Erica's mother, Mama D there, and some old ass motherfucking Ampro jail. Girl, I ain't seen that many motherfucking sparks and motherfucking what you call them, splinters and shit in somebody's jailed her in a long time. And I finally realized, yeah, you was wearing a half wig, but girl, your blending was off, and I am so mad at whoever's doing your motherfucking hair. Like, girl. And then you had that motherfucking invisible part unit on, and baby, when you wear one, you got to pull it back a little bit, maybe behind your hairline, to make it look a little bit more real. But your shit is running to your motherfucking chin like I can't, and you talking about you the queen. The queen of what? A motherfucking I'm a fool kingdom? I look a motherfucking mess. I done told you, you ain't the queen, you the motherfucking court gesture, the damn joke, the hobbit. I don't know what you are, but pull it together. Anywho, so, and I must say, Erica's mama's hair looks so much better. She's looking nice, and I give it to her. I do want her to give up the blonde, but girl, keep rocking your 30. I know how it is. I know how it is when you don't want to give up shit, but your motherfucking hair, you look a far sight better than Mama D sitting there looking with her motherfucking hair looking like burnt up popcorn in an overcooked ass bag of microwave popcorn. Really? All them motherfucking spars and scraps, and girl, you sat there like you was a queen blinking and shit. And another motherfucking thing, I don't know if anybody's told you, but the original Moroccan oil will you know, bring that motherfucking weave back to life, girl. I just missed it or something. I can't. When your motherfucking son is sitting there looking better than you, bitch, it's time to rethink your shit. It should have been an intervention for that motherfucking hair you had on. And an intervention for the shit that you do. Intervention. Anywho, let's move forward. So they sitting there and Scrappy's like, you know, this been going on. We try to be together. So he addresses Erica's mother. Now, there's no love lost between them, but he did address her a little bit, a whole lot better than Erica did. So he's like, she said, I feel the way I feel because what has happened in the past. I can understand where she's coming from. Unlike your mama, Scrappy, but I'm going to get to that. Well, I'm going to get to it now. Unlike your mama who's trying to set you up with Bucky. But now let me take y'all back to what this bitch said on the last one when she told old girl a change is coming. Now, did this bitch set it up? Is Mama D sliding back into her own pimp ass ways? Because she damn sure got a new motherfucking hoe in her stable. Because Buckets just don't give a fuck. She want him by any means necessary. Now, he done already said he don't want her. That's it. Girl, he will never want you. Never. And you should think more of yourself and be like, I don't want your motherfucking ass. You should tell him you don't want him, and what I do want you to do is figure out what the fuck you wearing today, not wear everything you plan on wearing all week. That's what you need to tell him. Anywho. So, she's talking, and then Erica at one point was sitting over there, and she comes over, and he's feeling like, oh, Lord, you need to get in. Oh, God, y'all. I got this damn shit on from Tiny and Toya, and there's that motherfucking Shekinah looking a damn fool. And get ready to say some stupid ass shit. Girl, oh God help me. Anyway, so she comes over and Erica is feeling some kind of way. And Erica, girl, let me tell you something right motherfucking now. Girl, you was wrong than a motherfucker. And you didn't do nothing but show your out and out hatred that you have for Mama D. And it's not that it's unfounded because it's clear that she hates the shit out of you. But girl, you got all the way out the pocket. What you mean coming to his mother like, well, let me backtrack. Let me school you, little girl. Let me school you in how it should motherfucking go. You ain't always got to motherfucking voice how you feel to bring about a change. You do that shit sometimes behind closed doors, underneath the sheets, whether it's in the motherfucking kitchen cooking to change shit or whatever you talk to your man. But how the fuck could you sit there across from him and then in your confessionals and things and on blogs talk about you know him? He's this, he's that, so and so. If you knew him, bitch, he ain't my motherfucking man and I'm just a spectator, bitch. I'm looking at this shit on the TV. If you knew him, bitch, then you would have never motherfucking tried his mama like that. You would have knew that him and his mother are close. Now, whether she's the mother that you want for him or not, is neither here or motherfucking there. But that is the mother that he has, and he loves his mother no matter what she does. And bitch, if you intended on marrying him or whatever, you would have never hopped your ass up and been like, jump up and come on. I wish Mama D would have hit you in the face with her motherfucking heel. Like, who the fuck are you? And stop acting like you can motherfucking throw hands and shit, because you know how Celine cleaned your ass up. Now you know Mama D's a motherfucking pimp from back in the day. That bitch probably got razors on her tongue and everything. But let me digress, because you totally disrespected yourself, your mother, both of y'all did. Because I would never sit at a table with my mother or someone else's mother and cuss and do what y'all did. Now, I say what I say on this video, but one thing y'all know is I don't play that shit with Mama Much Love. Do you understand me? I've said it before. She is the motherfucking queen, and I will, since we're talking about kingdoms and things, and I'm merely in tow waiting, you know, to become, I guess, the queen I'm supposed to be or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I would never do that. I would never disrespect my own mother. Or my soon-to-be husband's mother like that. Now, you could have handled it as a woman and been like, and just said it rationally and said, you know, oh, Shekinah, bitch, I just want to snatch your motherfucking ass. You look a fool. Anyway, y'all can't help it because she's crazy as hell. Anywho, you was disrespectful. How dare you talk to his mother like that? I mean, what you said, that was an attack on him and her. And then, bitch, you was really feeling your motherfucking self when you got up in his face and tried to push at him. He's going to protect his mother. Why would you ever want a man who wouldn't want to protect his mother? Now, as his wife, he is, when you become a wife, because understand that right now, you're in the wife waiting room. So let's get our positions together. You know, some people got it motherfucking twisted. This is why I always say, you know, motherfucking sideline hoes and shit, they don't mean shit to me. The wife gets it motherfucking all, and most of the time respecting every motherfucking thing. And some of you motherfucking baby mamas, as much as I hate to say it, got it motherfucking twisted. Just because you had a motherfucking baby, that don't mean that you inherit every motherfucking thing. Bitch, you had a motherfucking baby, and you're merely nothing but that baby's mama. You don't own another motherfucking thing. Writes the shit else, bitch. And stop trying to own this baby mama shit. If you want to own that shit, then bitch, I would have you to first act like a motherfucking mama and do shit that goes along with that. Just cause you the baby mama, bitch, that don't give you the right to nothing, bitch. That didn't give you the right to nothing but a motherfucking seat and a lay down and some motherfucking stirrups, bitch. And to have a baby just like the rest of us. Sit the fuck down. And like I said, bitch, because I'm mad, you will sit in the soon-to-be wife, if you ever make it, waiting room, bitch, and not deviate from that motherfucker. Sit down and be still and hope. Because if you feel like you got scrappy, then bitch, you ain't got to do all of that. And to get in his mama and tell his mama to jump up, bitch, oh my God. Listen, my daughter has had, and my son, dated people I didn't like, and I addressed my kids. Now, with that being said, I have had one of Brittany's friends I had to address, and I told her what I said. What I said, but you know, when you wasn't there, bitch, I will repeat it again. You're not right for my daughter, but at the end of the motherfucking day, I will tell you that, and I said it the best way I could. Now, she overstepped boundaries, but I did say it the best that I could. But I said to her, but I'm going to get back and step back because I done told my daughter. I done told her what I think. Now, if she don't listen, then that's on her. I have to respect her ability to have a relationship and the right to make mistakes just like I did. So when this shit is over, my job is to be a mother and pick up the motherfucking pieces, bitch, when you're gone, because I'm forever. Okay? I'm not going to overstep my boundary. I ain't got to always like who they like, but I will respect their relationship and what they're doing and respect them as adults. You know, that's what I will do. Now, you went too motherfucking far, and I wish to God I would have been Scrappy's mama that moment. Yet again, not that much love can't get a motherfucking cripple ass kick, because I can. This is why I'm such an advocate for guns. But with rules. Anywho. And knives and razors. But anywho. And hot water and sugar. Anywho. Okay? I'm going to get off of that. So, you was totally disrespectful. Scrappy, I have to say this to you. Yes, she was disrespectful, but what I want to say to you is I need you to fucking grow up. I need you to grow the fuck up. You should have checked her from the door in a respectable way. But see, Erica don't respect you as a man. Because if she did, she wouldn't have tried you like that. She would have never done that to you. So you might want to work on that. You might want to think about that shit. And I will say again, just because a bitch have a baby don't mean the bitch got a right to everything. Now, it's her motherfucking fault if she didn't motherfucking wait until she got wife to do that. We ain't gonna blame it all on the man, because you get what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't rape, bitch, you had to lay down, cock 'em up, toot it, whatever, bitch, tooted and booted, whatever you did. You had to consent to that. So, I'm not with that. Scrappy, you really gonna have to kick back. And I hope that you make her feel this, because nothing in me believes you should have had a motherfucking thing else to say to her after she came to your mother like that. And then the whole thing of the ring and shit, why is that just your lifeline, that ring? See, I I know some man that would have said, I'm out of here, I'm taking my mother. Fuck you and that ring. With that being said, Erica, desperate ass bitch. You and this motherfucking ring, you not giving it up, and then, bitch, you said, we've been through this, I'm not going to give the ring back. Bitch, oh, you can get a ring back. Because there is precedent where a man can take a woman to court and get his motherfucking ring back. Bitch, while you talking about he ain't got nowhere to stay and this and that and other, bitch, it seems to me like you ain't got too much of nothing but that motherfucking house and that ring, bitch. You hopped up like a bitch who had it motherfucking all and not a motherfucking care in the world, bitch. But you backed that motherfucking car out of there and ran with that motherfucking ring, didn't you? And then put his business in the street. Now let me school you again, boo-boo. Because you said yourself that we do this all the time. So am I to believe, bitch, that you don't want a motherfucking thing for yourself? Now, 1 minute, he's everything you want, and the next minute you earn his dirty laundry. Bitch, you never do that. Now, y'all may argue, but bitch, you gonna belittle him, but still call him your man in front of other men on TV or whatever, and when y'all get back together, he's gonna be your man again? Bitch, you done tarnished him to nobody. Are they gonna be like, oh, he's the man now? He's that motherfucking nigga living off of her. Remember what she said? Come on, bitch. But see, this is where the little children, the little girls, and the big girls, you know, it's a distinct, you know, you can distinct between them. You know what I mean? Like a real woman to think about that shit and make her move when she needs to. She does what the fuck she has to do, bitch. And what you did was motherfucking wrong. You were wrong. And Scrappy, I wouldn't have no words for that bitch. I'm going to tell you. I wouldn't have no words for her. But you do need to talk to your mother. And then when she goaded you into saying that about my woman is wrong, okay. You should have said that a long time ago. Again, Erica, you looked a motherfucking fool because he only said it because y'all was there. Again, I will say this. He loves his mama. And whatever the fuck I think of Mama D or whatever, or her being unorthodox, I'm not going to shade her in what she had to do to raise her son because I have respect for whatever that was. Because I'm sure she was there, then had to get him out of jail, then had to do this and that and other. And whatever she was doing it for her and her child. Now, this I do believe. That she loves him, and I know he loves his mama. So, bitch, you was wrong. You was motherfucking wrong. It's all it is to it. You was motherfucking wrong and Scrappy. I would never look back at that motherfucking milling mouth asshole. I wouldn't. Not after she did that, which, no. Jump up? So you was gonna put hands on his mama? Come on, bitch. Anyway, y'all add that shit in. I don't quite get it. Make me understand. Is there any way? Oh, y'all, I didn't mention. Let me say this before I get out of here. Carly Red is back on the scene. Her and her lopsided ass. She's back on the scene, and she done kicked up the stink that's getting ready to take place between Stevie and what's his face. Now, I told y'all that they was looking and this was going on. I've already discussed it. And I believe that Benzino said this something to the effect of. Now, Carly, what did you expect to get out of that, though? This is what I'm trying to ask you. Like, bitch, take your grown motherfucking ass somewhere and sit the fuck down, please. And you went out of your way to start that shit, you funky ass bitch. That's all I'm going to give you. Funky ass bitch. I'm not even going to talk about your conversation, you and Rasheeda. And Rasheeda, you and your conversation with you and your husband, I'm not going to hate you. Talk to him about it. It was ugly what she did to you throwing that shit. So, bitch, I give you that. I'm not going to get in that. Kirk, you talking about you need to have a talk with her and this and that and other. Okay. All right. You know, do what you gotta do, you know, if that's what you feel you need to do. And I guess that's, you know, part of what was going on the internet when she was letting your ass have it and you was coming for her. Which I would say this, K. Michelle, I mean, you know what I'm saying? As long as your coochie ain't getting raw from whatever he doing. Whether he's pitching or motherfucking catching, bitch, is really none of your motherfucking business at the end of the motherfucking day. And if that's all you got to talk about with the other motherfucking skeletons in his closet, bitch, then I would question you. You know. But anywho, call it red, go somewhere, sit down. I don't know why you're back, but you're back. And it is what it is. And bitch, it look like your motherfucking cheek done sunk in or some shit. It's time to get your shit tightened up. Again. I'll tighten your ponytail up, bitch. This do work, because I ain't going to have no work done. Bitch, I'm going to age and get wrinkled. And I'm going to pray to God that he lets me age. I'm just going to age and get wrinkled. So what I do is try to snatch your ponytail a little bit tighter and try to pull your chin and shit. But bitch, you had so much work done, bitch, you need an ass kickstand, and your motherfucking face need that too. So, anywho, I'm out of here, y'all. That's all I had to say. I'm not on here on camera, because I wanted to hop on and say, you know, just say what I had to say while I was fresh in my mind. I will be back to talk about scandal, because if I don't, I got some scandal loves that will just come for me through this damn computer. Now, don't do it, but I feel you. Anywho, I'm out. Y'all leave it below if I left some shit out. Put that shit in. Please tell me, answer me this question. I would love for y'all to give me y'all scenario had y'all been Scrappy and a motherfucker came at y'all mama like that. And I would just love for y'all to do a video and let me know that. Now, if you don't make videos, leave it for me in the comments. Y'all be sure to like and share. Share this shit with them motherfuckers on Twitter. Erica. Everybody. Especially her motherfucking ass, because she need to be, you get like, bitch, I'll do a seminar or something. It's a bunch of women here on the YT I would love to do some motherfucking seminars with and let them give their knowledge that they, because it's a lot of women on here on YouTube that got plenty of motherfucking knowledge that some of you motherfucking young ladies need to pick up on. Shit, bitch, I will. Shit. And Rasheeda, bitch, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going into your... Okay, I'm not. Y'all, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna do it. I'm out. Sorry this was so long. Much love.